We've been there protecting hopes and dreams for families for over 60 years. And we're there for your family today with the life insurance value you're looking for. You see, the cost of State Farm life insurance is among the lowest in the industry. So, you get an outstanding value from a company with a long history of financial stability. Isn't that what you're looking for in a life insurance plan for the people who are counting on you?
Oh, yeah. State Farm sells life insurance.
When the defensive player intercepts the pass within the 5-yard line and is tackled in the end zone, it is not a safety. The ball is brought back to the spot of interception and put in play there.
Rules of the Game has been brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Paul Mercier came home to Dodge Caravan for the security of the first and only minivan airbag. For Rockney Roads, the all-weather maneuverability of all-wheel drive. And for Tom Smiley, the stopping power of ABS brakes. Caravan, redesigned inside and out, including rear shoulder belts and a child protection door lock. The only minivan with all these safety features. Welcome home, America.
Now get $500 cash back on all new 1991 Caravans.
ESPN's Thursday Night CFA, Tennessee and Louisville, is brought to you by Dodge. For performance, quality, safety, and value, welcome home, America. Fourth and 2 feet to tie. Louisville inside the 1. Johnny Majors on the left, Howard Schnellenberger on the right. Much honored coaches in their profession. They both won national championships. Both at different schools. Majors at Pittsburgh, Schnellenberger at Miami.
2 of the better dress coaches also.
Yeah. Without a doubt, one of the biggest plays in the history of Louisville football right here. Dawkins fumbled the handoff and he didn't make it.
Too much penetration, Mike, by the defensive line of Tennessee. You watch the replay. Watch the right side of your screen. Number 23, the linebacker, Ernest Fields, actually went over the pile and met it. Just too much penetration.
A 10-play drive after an interception fails to produce any points. It's still 7-0.
V8 Power drove Gary Gelwick's home to a Dodge Dakota 4x4. For Rich Gallo, it was 6,500 pounds of towing. And for Tom Curtis, 2,000 pounds of payload muscle. The midsize Dakota V8, Peterson's 4-wheel 4x4 of the year. And with a new 4x4 Club Cab model, the best all-round pickup you can buy. Welcome back, America.
Now get total savings up to $4,370 on select Dodge trucks.
A lot of women find my looks intimidating. Do you?
My mother makes the best brisket.
There I was in the Congo.
Why is a good man so hard to find?
Just a minute, okay?
Why ask why? Try Bud Dry. It's dry brewed, not watered down. To drink light, yet satisfy completely. So while men aren't perfect,
You finished up?
at least refreshment is.
Dan Larson knows a secluded course where the holes are challenging, but the fees aren't. Now, where do you suppose he'd rent a car? Budget, where every rental passes 25 quality checks and price is not a handicap. The smart money is on budget. Get a smart rate on a Lincoln. $199 per week, $39 each extra day with unlimited mileage. The smart money is on budget.
A brilliant goal line stand by Tennessee's defense keeps it 7-0. If you're Tennessee's offensive coordinator, what do you like down here?
Bombs away right here. Trying one play to try to knock it out, and I got a demoralized defense. I want to throw it deep.
They'll keep it on the ground on first down. They give it to Big Kenneth Campbell, a sophomore, 6'2", 228 out of Chattanooga, who pounds his way up to the 5.
Louisville must confuse Tennessee. Watch the defensive line just before the snap of the ball. See them move. They have now confused the blocking assignments of Tennessee. They're just trying to give their little defensive linemen a chance against the big offensive line of Tennessee. Try to disguise and make them hungry.
2nd and 6. to the 10-yard line goes Tavio Henson. Some of the dignitaries on hand tonight, as this is a huge event in Louisville. Paul Hornung, who played his high school football here, and of course Muhammad Ali from Louisville. Boy, what an enormous ovation Ali got when he came out. He and Johnny Unitas, I think, got the two biggest rounds of applause. 3rd and 2. Tennessee from their own 10. Henson. Stop at the 10. Tremendous defensive play by Kevin Gaines, who came up from the corner. And outside of the 75-yard bomb, Tennessee has been held to under 40 yards total offense in this half.
Louisville defense doing an outstanding job. Again, we're in a situation where Louisville could go after the Tennessee punt. If they do, they must come from the outside because Tennessee really tightens down, as you see.
Tom Hutton, the left footer, kicks it to Boykin. Have a chance to return this one from the 50. And got to the Tennessee 42. So once again, Louisville in good shape as far as field position. A 40-yard punt, an 8-yard return. Our game still Tennessee 7, Louisville nothing.
What is reality?
You talking to me?
It's what you see.
Relativity. An object traveling. Hello, Lawrence. That's reality.
Repeat the question.
Why don't you tell me what reality is?
It's what I wear.
You got a problem with that? Traveling at the speed of light.
Hello, Lawrence. Reality. Now you can wear the look of the NFL. That's reality.
Oh, reality. Simply stated, that's
Pro-Line. Wear what the pros wear. Still can't hear. Pro-Line.
Now that's reality.
30 Days to Remember on ESPN in September. Outstanding college football is back in session every Thursday and Saturday, just to mention. Major League Baseball heats up the pennant chase, and it's life on the edge when you drive at this pace. You'll see top golfers like Nicklaus, Norman, and Strange, to name a few. And our Davis Cup team fights for the red, white, and blue. Great sports. You want to know when? In September on ESPN. Live, top-ranked boxing on ESPN. The place where fighters have stepped into the ring as unknowns, made the right connections, and emerged as champions.
You gotta knock them out the win, all right?
Wait a second. There's no boxing on Thursday, Barry.
And there won't be again until October 3rd. We're going to get out of the way for college football. What are you going to do with those Thursday nights?
I'm going to watch college football on ESPN.
I'm going to come to your house.
I'll make the pizza.
Hold the anchovies.
Okay.
7-0 Tennessee, 6:58 to go in the half, and joining us tonight, Airship Shamu, making its first football appearance of the season here on ESPN. The Shamu blimp on the first leg of a 4-month goodwill tour of the Northeast for SeaWorld. Last two Louisville possessions have been at the Tennessee 32 and now the 42, and they need to take advantage of one of these breaks.
They need to throw on first down.
Option, Boykin with Dawkins in front. Nice play inside the 35. Right now, let's check in with Chris Fowler.
All right, fellas, updating the baseball pennant races in the AL East. First place, Toronto leads Cleveland 7-1 in the 5th inning. Second place, Detroit, trying to keep pace, trails the A's 4-1. U.S. Open tennis, Jimmy Connors lost the first set, trails 5-4 in the second set to Paul Harhoos. Football news at halftime. Stay with us for that. Back now to Louisville.
Thank you, Chris. Boykin now 9 carries, 48 yards. It is 2nd and 2. Boykin again behind Dawkins. He's got the first down to the 30. Really been impressed with the way they have been able to run the ball inside.
They have really done a good job running the football. Where they have to make their hay against the Tennessee defense is throwing the football. When you look at both these squads, the definite dominating factor is the Tennessee defense. Louisville has to beat the Tennessee defense to win this game. They have to come away with points on this drive, Mike. It'd be very important to either get 3, tack 3 on the board, or get in the end zone for a touchdown.
Last week, one of Jeff Brom's touchdown passes went to his brother, number 48, Greg Brom, the flanker. And Louisville will spend its second time out here in the first half to talk it over with the first